And a very good afternoon. Welcome to Port Stadium in Hamilton. It is week 4 of the ISPS Handa Premiership on Sky Sport Next. My name is Nigel Yolden. Alongside me, providing the expert analysis, former All White, former All Whites coach as well, Ricky Herbert. And the two teams you see in front of you right now. To your right, that is Hamilton Wanderers, leaders of the ISPS Premiership after 3 weeks. And to the left, that is the Wellington Phoenix Reserves. Now the two teams will wander through the handshake line as per normal. Also shaking hands with the officials, clad in black. That'll be fun on what is a gorgeous day. Quite warm in the Tron. And Ricky, Wanderers coming in, top of the heap, 3 from 3. Good victory last week over Canterbury United, following up those wins over Hawke's Bay and Auckland City. Must be a club brimming with confidence at the moment heading into week 4.
Yeah, absolutely, Nigel, and thanks for opportunity to be here again. But yeah, look, they've had a terrific start, and today is another big test for them. I think the Wellington Phoenix with the younger players coming out to play today, and professional contracts and futures presenting or hopefully being presented to them at some stage. So I've always found them to be a very energetic and a good side that'll get around the pitch and shift the ball quickly. So big test for Hamilton today, but as you said, Nigel, a fantastic start for the local side, and I'm sure they'll be looking to progress today and hopefully come away with the 3 points again.
We see the two captains there doing the coin toss. That's Henry Hamilton for the Phoenix Reserves and Derek Taiku for Wanderers. Here's another different sort of a challenge as well as we roll through the Wanderers lineup, very similar to what we saw a fortnight ago. Just the one change, Xavier Pratt obviously back in from the last time we saw them here at Port Stadium. But a very good, solid lineup. And the two names that have really been to the fore, number 13, Tommy Semi, and number 20, Derek Taiku. They really have just provided so much for this unit, haven't they?
Yeah, certainly. I think really brimming in confidence. And I think, both fantastic attacking players. I mean, they can play centrally or play in wide areas. And I think just that movement and rotation that they offer at the front just gives the other players in behind, and certainly the attacking midfield players, just some, terrific options to play through. And we know the explosive speed of a Tommy Semi, so he'll certainly be a handful for the Phoenix side today.
Now, the Phoenix team that we had been given is a little bit different. We got a changed team list only around about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Unfortunately, we have not had time to update the graphics as such, but they have made a few changes there. Their starting lineup is Paulson, Bark, Sermon, Hillis, Hamilton, the captain, Old, Rodwell, Van Hattem, Moore, Van Rysel, and Ott, with the reserves Mogg, Toomey, Boudoir, and Rainbolt. And there you see George Ott over the ball at the moment as we get ready for this game to get underway. Here's a different challenge for the Phoenix Reserves as they get underway. They're actually playing on grass. Now, to people watching, you may think, well, what's so odd about that? Their first 3 games of the ISPS Handa Premiership season have all been on artificial turf. 2 at home and 1 away up at Seddon Field when they beat Waitakere 4-1. So the feel of grass under their toes. It sounds odd to ask this question, Ricky Herbert, but for a football player who's played 3 on artificial, would it be that much of a difference? I mean, this is a gorgeous surface we got here at Port Stadium for a starter.
Yeah, look, I think they'll relish coming here. The Port Stadium is in fantastic condition, as you say, Nigel. But I think, the Phoenix side, I think there'll be multiple sort of training options for them down there. So, they'll be used to training on the turf. No artificial turfs in Hamilton as we speak.
Semi with the first shot.
Away
they go. Sorry, please continue.
Yeah, no, so I think, they'll be used to both surfaces. But, look, I love when you've got a decent grass pitch, and we've certainly got a very, very good surface today.
You see Tommy Semi hustling back and big contact on Oscar Van Hattem, and he has gone yellow card, after a minute. So Tommy Semi's going to have to be very careful there. Yellow card just a minute into this game for the man from Papua New Guinea who has been outstanding for the Wanderers in the opening 3 weeks of the comp. And a chance for Phoenix in a dead ball situation after 90 seconds as Matt Oliver organises his 3-man wall. Referee Nick Waldron, who's being assisted by Charlie Singh and Jarrett Lamberth, organising. Instructions just being shouted in by Coach Paul Temple.
Yes, sweet.
Was in readiness. Being old, standing over the ball. So they take a shot. It's high and over the top. Worth a crack. That was Van Hattem with the high shot. Oliver quickly plays this ball away to Contrati. As Wanderers look to build. Davidson. Ball stayed in. Hustling hard, the Phoenix. They've got plenty of energy, this young group. Contrati trying to get in there, but Ott just beats him to it. Van Hattem with another opportunity. Looking to try and get onto the right foot is Oscar. Plays it back, stepping in there. Messenger battling hard, little messy at the moment. Now Contrati comes away. Plays this ball away to Jones. It's moved by Jones, works predominantly down this left wing side. Wanderers get the ball back and play it safely back to Oliver. Matt conceding his first 2 goals of the season last week in Canterbury. And he had 2 clean sheets. Loose opportunity here for Jones. Looking at the option. Taiku right in there on the 6-yard box. Jones switching back. Still battling Jones. Ball comes away. Davidson now steps in. Danger not cleared for the Phoenix reserves. Whitworth looking for Semi. Back there is Bark covering him. And it's going to be a corner kick. See, just to the right of your screen, and Davidson trotting over as the bodies start to form in the penalty box.
Cool.
See, Joe Harris going to the
the
post there. It almost looks like he's defending for the Phoenix. Trust me, he won't be. Signy, a good target. You can see Contrati up there as well in 6. This ball whiffled, and that's nicely done. Well punched away, though. Looking again to that right-hand side. Harris has another look. Then looks to deliver this ball into the back post. That was a good save by Paulson. That was Harris. Nice header down. No, excuse me. Actually, that was Brock Messenger. Plenty of pressure coming. Taiku now on the ball. Nicely cleared away by the Phoenix. Ott going back. There's that ball nicely. It's Harry Barkin, shirt number 3. As they go all the way back to Alex Paulson. It's good confident play by the keeper really to come forward and get that ball clear. Around to Rodwell in 13 and pushing forward. Cutting in there nicely is Adam Davidson. Back to Rodwell. Work their way through. And the number 10 jersey is Ben Old. Pushing through. Taiku tries to turn. Interesting story about Ben Old. He started on the bench last week. It's because he hadn't had the opportunity to go for training. He was apparently knee-deep in Year 13 chemistry. Had a big exam the day before. Had been building for that one all week, so I had to start on the bench because he just had to put the time into the schoolwork. About getting the balance for the young man. Very talented player is Ben Old. Sure he'll be stoked that the chemistry exam is done and dusted. I was good with that. Always struggle with the periodic table myself. Always a bit of a hindrance when you're trying to do chemistry. Here's Taiku, look at the speed. No, that's Semi, excuse me. Tommy rips this ball across. Taiku's there! Oh, goodness gracious. What a lovely move by the Wanderers. And I think he struck that header down too well, Ricky Herbert. But what a play, Semi and Taiku.
Yeah, just some great pace by Tommy Semi down the right-hand side, causing all sorts of problems for the Phoenix. But Taiku, as we saw a couple of weeks ago, ever lively in that 6-yard box, but probably just to make a little bit of contact on either side of the keeper.
Player goes down, and it's like it's Messenger. Just a bit of a deep breath. Still feeling the ribs a little bit there as Nick Waldrum goes in to check that everything's okay. Rolls himself around. Let's have a look at this again. Great delivery from Semi. And then Taiku, and he's bounced that underneath keeper Paulson. There's another shot high and wide, so early opportunities coming for the Wanderers. Well, that's what you train them. You want them to head the ball down, don't you, Ricky?
And I think credit the keeper, though. I think he's spread his body as wide as he possibly could, and it's a terrific save from such a close. But they'll be very disappointed, Hamilton. That was an excellent chance for them to go one up.
Creating some real opportunities here as Taiku plays that ball back. Whitworth pushing the ball forward for Jones, but Jones had checked his run. Rodwell tracks back and he finds Paulson. And now the Phoenix look to work down that left-hand flank. One through his Sermon coming forward, Messenger chesting that down nicely, good skill. Coming back to Whitworth again. Taiku. Had some good success already down that right-hand side, but they'll decide to build again from the back. Contrati. Argentine. Away to Davidson. Good challenge coming in here from Old. Play on is the call from the referee, despite complaints from both sidelines. Jones and Rodwell. Here's Old again. Referee, there he is. Trying to get a control of this one early is Nick Waldron. Animated. Good communication with his players. Signey battling hard for that ball. Continue to work. This is Van Rysel, jersey 18. Van Rysel continues his run. Trying to get through. Nice work. Contrati corner, but some delightful skill from the Phoenix reserves. And they have a corner opportunity now.
Yeah, certainly seen some good quick passing, really, Nigel, in that final third of the pitch by the Phoenix. And, we did say before the game started that they'll be lively, they'll get around the pitch, they'll be very, very fit with the side that trains regularly on a day-to-day basis. So they'll certainly be a handful in these early stages for the Hamilton Wanderers.
Van Hattem to deliver. They go short, actually. Play a little move now. Van Hattem comes out to the top, gets that ball back once again, looks to flick that one in, but it's nodded away. Only as far as Bark. Whips that ball over to the left-hand side. Coming out there is Harris. It'll be a throw in far side. Very lively 9.5 minutes thus far. No goals to show for it, despite some good efforts from the Wanderers. Particularly that opportunity for Taiku. Feet again. Continuing to work and battle. Coming in there. It's another free kick. Harris going in a little bit too physically for our referee. Waldron now wants to have a chat, calling Brock Messenger forward. Told in no uncertain terms who the boss of the day is, and neither of them are wearing blue or yellow. It's definitely that man there in black. Delivered in again by Old, and Davidson clears it away. Opportunity on the edge here. Chance. The Phoenix will just reset. They're going to. There's Waldron. Experienced operator. You've got a bit of experience with Nick Waldron, haven't you, Ricky? You guys were telling me prior to the game you guys were in India together?
Yeah, Nick was across there refereeing. I was doing a little bit of TV work for Star Sports, so we caught up in Chennai actually. And I think just quietly might owe me a couple of drinks, Nigel. So we'll leave that there for him.
I was about to say, you're quite keen to get this on the record. Hey, here's another good ball in from Jones, but this time just overrun it, had Taiku, and Bark will look to clear. Going across, face a goal, bit of pressure coming here, risky. And the ball has been turned over. Slide across.
That was all ball.
Lots of pressure being placed on the official from both sidelines at the moment, but Waldron equal to the task. Doesn't look fazed by it. Here comes Whitworth. He's going to have a shot. Nicely taken down by Paulson, but it's another shot on target for the Wanderers. Not as venomous as I'm sure Brad Whitworth would have wanted. So they have to draw a good save out of Paulson, who's had a bit of work to do in the Phoenix goal. He's pushed that one. Here's Davidson. Goes again. Whitworth cutting back. This is nice play by the Wanderers. building it with Jones, looking to come back, step over it, coming back again, gets that ball across to the far post, and all they can do is clear it away for the corner, the Phoenix.
Yeah, I think it's down these left-hand, right-hand sides. We see Xavier Pratt, Brad Whitworth coming now with a long searching opportunity from distance.
Quickly comes in again, Paulson, that's a good solid fist over the top of Taiku. Ball goes back in, and he has to flick another one over the top. Paulson's goal being peppered at the moment when you have pressure coming from the Wanderers.
Yeah, an opportunity again within that 6-yard area. Joe Harris just climbing a little bit higher than the Wellington Phoenix defender, forcing the keeper into another good save.
Davidson low, that ball just flicked on by Harris, but wide. Chance now for Phoenix. They probably just want to get themselves out of their own zone here. Paulson looking, and then decides let's just get this up the field, trying to get us some breathing space. Challenged by Messenger. Get their ball to the ground. Nicely on. Taiku on the ball, looking for Semi. Back to Davidson. Signey. Whitworth looking to get this ball wide. Switching. Coming back inside. The option. Back to Whitworth. Contrati wide on the right. Ball taken off him. Nice turn by Ott. Sliding in, those a good tackle once again. Here's Jones on the right foot, looking for Taiku. Just couldn't get the finish he wanted. Easier save for Paulson this time. They are creating good opportunities in the opening 40 minutes. Ricky Herbert, other home side.
Yeah, look, there's been some good early pressure by the home side, and I think we're just seeing that fluency up front. You know, Jones going from the left to the right. Tommy Semi, who can play down either side. Xavier Pratt looking to get forward as much as he possibly can when the ball's in that front third of the pitch. So some really, really good attacking options for the Wanderers.
Old battling Davidson on the ball. Old continues to battle him. Adam turns that ball to Tommy Semi. Goes back. It's nicely done down for Signey to Davidson. Looking to get it across. Again, it's cleared away by the Phoenix defenders. Contrati battling with Ott at the moment and wins that ball. Signey comes away with it. Back they go to Messenger. The physical side of it, Wanderers. Back into Jones. Signey. Stepped over nicely by Pratt. Low ball in. Taiku just couldn't time the run. It's just a constant peppering of balls across the goal, into the goal box and penalty box, I should say.
Yeah, I think some good patient build-up there by the Wanderers, but I think while they can dictate the play in midfield, you'd want to see one or two other players just looking to get a little bit further forward into that box for the crosses that are coming in.
Nodded on by Ott. Contrati comes forward. Ott with nice control flicks it over the top, and Messenger's just going to drag this one back. Flicked on there by Pratt. The ball will just roll harmlessly through to Paulson. Out comes Sermon. Nice ball to the feet of Old. Battles away Ben Old. Fought there though by Davidson. Here's Pratt under a bit of pressure. Harris looking to work down that right hand side, but they'll just stop and build again. Challenge coming in there by Oliver Van Rysel. Messenger, good searching ball. Oh, that first touch just letting Harris down, but he's fought back nicely. Jones back out to Harris. Jones again looking at the option. Whitworth puts this one in. Again cleared across the face of the goal, although near the top of the penalty circle. Taiku. Paulson under some pressure here. Wants to find Wadwell. Continuing to pressure other Wanderers, and Phoenix battling to get forward. Now a bit of space to work with. The travelling supporters, there's a couple of them. Back there for the Phoenix. And that ball is out over the far touchline. Here's Oscar Van Hattem. Good crowd. Enjoying Sunday afternoon football in Hamilton. Well, they won't be enjoying that play as the Phoenix sweep forward through Van Rysel. Defending though by Whitworth. Off the foot of Van Rysel, throw in far side. 17 and a half gone, and plenty created by the Wanderers. Haven't been able to put the ball in the back of the net as of yet. Good long throw, and Hillis gets in there. Another battle for this one. Signey in there. Old. Gets that ball wide. Gets it back.
Nice.
Gets that ball across to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to get onto the left foot. Good defending though by Davidson. Still going. Rodwell was trying to line up a shot. All cleared up as far as Taiku. Rodwell tracking back. Gets the ball back for the Phoenix. Hearing calls a forward, wanting them to play positive as coach Paul Temple. Foot in. Going through there. Rodwell, Taiku. Getting done. He thought maybe it was him. I don't genuinely think he did think it was him. Maybe just trying. Hillis trying to punch that ball through for Old to run on to. Messenger in the way though. Harris goes back to Oliver. He hasn't had too much work to do, unlike his counterpart at the other end, both clad in red, the goalkeepers today. Contrati. He's back and Oliver will survey, and once again just look to push out to Messenger. And Ott tries to close down a bit of space on him. Jones, now Signey coming across looking for Tommy Semi. First touch wasn't the best from Tommy, and allowed Rodwell to clear straight away. Pratt, Signey, Davidson. Go back again to Pratt. Xavier trying to punch that ball for Taiku. He knew as soon as he hit it, he'd put too much on it. You saw the head rock to one side. And it's just a little bit of, just give it to me. Just give it to my feet. That's what Derek Taiku's saying. Don't need that. Just get it to my feet. I'll do the rest.
Yeah, I think you're probably not going to get anybody better in the league than Derek Taiku, certainly around that edge of the box, and he likes that one just dropped into his feet so he can hold, receive nice and tight and turn defenders.
Good given against Old. Whitworth takes it quickly, gets the ball back, working out towards the right. It's a poor ball by Messenger and easily picked off by Van Hattem. So 20 minutes gone. Most of the good goal scoring opportunities coming from the team in blue. Hamilton Wanderers, leaders of the ISPS Handa Premiership after 3 rounds. 3 wins. Punched that ball through, but no one really running onto it. And Harris just makes the safe play and goes back to Oliver and goal. It's the 1 win for the Phoenix. That did come on the road in week 2 when they had a very good game against Waitakere United, winning that one by 4-1. Battled at home though, with losses to Team Wellington and Eastern Suburbs.
Yeah, I think they're a side though, Nigel. I mean, you're going to have to be well on your game with a side like the Phoenix. I think, you know, they're fit young boys, and I think they will keep going for the full 90 minutes. And, you know, just a little bit of composure, I think, from the Hamilton side. Just a little bit of patience.
Good shove in the back of Taiku there, and now a little bit of collision with Adam Hillis. Taiku won't mind that. Davidson back to Contrati as they look to build across the back. Whitworth switching that, picked off by Rodwell. He gets it back. It's Hillis. Cernan. Come away to Rodwell. Coming through nicely is Hamilton. Nice ball. Then looking for Old was Rodwell. Didn't quite time that run. Whitworth. Pratt. Hillis coming back to the top. Well, Hillis is, I guess, trying to fight. I wouldn't say fight fire with fire, but he's just getting a little bit more physical, showing that the side is not going to be out-muscled. Wanderers are forced to go back to their own penalty box. They wait for Whitworth to clear and trying to find Davidson. That's a good ball down for Semi, who's got space. Still on the ball, Semi just lost control. Goes in, fights, battles. Back to Pratt. Taiku, edge of the box. Pratt's continued to run. Nice work by Cernan getting in there. Bart comes back and helps, and the Phoenix clear. More nice play building up from the Wanderers.
Yeah, they managed to get a second opportunity there. Tommy Semi getting a little bit of space and opportunity to maximise his pace to get through. But again, some good forward movement from Xavier Pratt. Just giving Derek Taiku the opportunity to thread that needle through.
They come over to this left-hand side. Semi again tries to get on the right foot. Rifles in a shot and Paulson's down quickly. And gets a handshake from the opposition skipper for the nice save. You just wonder, Ricky, though, how long before the Wanderers get the reward for all of this endeavour that they are showing in the attacking third of the field.
Yeah, I think just retaining that patience, I think, Nigel. I think opportunities are going to come, as we see again here. But nothing better than seeing the side of Tommy Semi one-on-one with defenders and cutting inside this time on his right foot. Looking to beat the keeper, but keeper again, up to the task.
He's been very good so far in the opening 24 minutes as Alex Paulson. He's had a lot of work to do. Contrati gets a foot in there. Ball goes over the top, and it'll be harmlessly played back to goalkeeper Oliver. Quickly looking to switch to that right-hand side. I think that's the thing that'll be, I guess, a little bit of a concern for Paul Temple, is the fact that either side, it's not like they've been targeting, right, we're going to go left, we're going to go down the left-hand side solely. They're getting good service down both, as Taiku's got a ball to chase after. Onside is the call, and he's got it. Tries to go around Cernan. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. They're getting good value down either side, and we've also seen them as well, though, be able to go through the middle. So if you establish that in your first 25 minutes of a game, Ricky, as a coach, must just give so much option in the attacking third.
Yeah, I think you're looking at that, certainly the way both sides have lined up, and just casting an eye over the Phoenix side. I mean, Big George Ott up front is the number 9. A couple of wide boys that are looking to drop deep when they're out of position, but certainly looking to provide the width when they are in position. But really relying on the midfield player, certainly Hamilton, to break out of midfield. We've seen some good movement from him, and certainly from Benjamin Old to get there to support the front players as well. So good little contest going on midfield for me.
Pratt wants to switch this over to the left-hand side and finds Semi. That's a beautiful first touch. Tommy comes back onto that right foot again, still going. Now he finds Signey. Gets it in, it falls. Semi trying to get to the right foot but can't. Pratt with a volley. Takes a branch off the tree behind the goal, but nothing for Paulson to worry about that time. Couldn't get that ball down. Yeah, power on the shot from the man on your screen, Xavier Pratt. Signey gets the foot in. Did that come off the Phoenix? No, it did not. Came off the Wanderers.
Just a slight breeze too, Nigel, isn't it? It's in favour of the Wanderers side, so wind at their backs.
You can see that as we get some of the shots of the trees in the background. It's a lovely venue, the trees on the far side, on the eastern side of the ground. It comes back, Wanderers through Brock Messenger. Harris. Jones now on the right. Is Whitworth, who's looking for Jones, who's continued his run and stayed onside. And there is Bark trying to battle as Jones has got to the base. Slides it across. Semi! Oh, it's come off Rodwell. And ball is the call. Ball is the call. There's a call of handball from both sides. Let's have a look at this. Jones battling. He had a really grace getting to the byline. Ball comes back. And the call, we need to really hone in on that one. There was a call there from the Wanderers for a handball. And referee saying no.
Yeah, interesting call there by the referee. I think there's only one player really with his hands out. So,
here's another chance for Pratt. Finds Semi, working left-hand side. Gets it across far side. Jones arriving, but not quickly enough. A throw-in. Taken quickly, just about quarter the line out. That's what happens when you do a game of rugby one night and then a game of football in the afternoon. That's what we love about sports broadcasting. Messenger pushing forward. Gets it away to Signey, who takes a shot. All high off the foot of Cernan. Comes back across, and Rodwell's just going to pump that ball away. More opportunity far side of the field for Wanderers. I'm sure there'll be, wouldn't be a great deal, but maybe a little bit of frustration from Coach Carl Herbert that to have all this possession, all this territory, all these opportunities, doesn't have anything to show for it on the scoreboard yet. Still goalless in Hamilton. Harris looking to build. Again, they want to switch this across. Rodwell will pick this one off comfortably. Hamilton steps in and finds Old, looking to turn. Pratt gets the foot in, and Whitworth pushes wide to Jones. Nice run, Signey. Hamilton tracking with him. Ball back, nodded away by Moore. Jones looking to centre this one. Semi brings it down. In control.
Whoa.
Twisting, turning. Tommy Semi on the right foot.
Certainly
got the body in the way it needed to. Davidson punches this one out to Pratt. Davidson runs. Pratt swings it across. It's gone through. Another call for a handball. Saying no is referee Waldron. Not has it. Semi did well to avoid making hard contact there. But Tommy Semi got a yellow card after just a minute of this game. He's aware of it too. He's down looking for Old. Contrati shadowing him. Goes back from Ott. Rodwell. Nice. Studio call coming in from, may just catch that coming through for Van Rysel. Obviously they want to get that ball across to Oliver. Now they've gone further wide to Harry Bark, who's pushed forward. Now Van Rysel on the ball. Opportunity here to shoot and wide, and first good opportunity of the game for the Phoenix. There's Oliver. There's Oscar Van Hattem with the shot.
Yeah, some good patience here by the Phoenix. Managed to just get the ball down and string one or two passes together and get it into wide areas just to expose the Hamilton defenders in those fullback positions, and cutting inside with a very, very good opportunity.
Play all the way back to Oliver and look to swing this quickly away to the left-hand side. Here's Whitworth back. He's looking to find Jones, but that's going to be picked off by Bark. To play with Van Rysel. Harry continues to push forward. Gets it out to Van Hattem. Back to Bark. Cutting, swings this one across at the back. Oh, off the post. Old with a great header. That's at the base of the right-hand post of Matt Oliver. Now the Phoenix have got some real sway going. Old again. And we go back to Ott. Signey gets the ball and gets the legs taken out by Hamilton. Two really good opportunities for the reserves, though. The Phoenix reserves, Ricky, in a couple of minutes.
Excellent opportunity, I think. Just the ball being swung in with Benjamin Old arriving at the far post. Probably looked a little bit harder to get it to the far post, but he managed to with Matt Oliver advancing to the near post.
Ball coming through, looking for Taiku, and it's cut out nicely by Moore, tracking back. Can keep it in, though. Throwing for the Wanderers. In front of the two sole Phoenix supporters over there. Decent sized flags too they're carrying. There they are. Great to see. It's like the travelling support, one person, two person, doesn't matter. I'm sure the Phoenix reserves appreciate their efforts. Coming through, Signey. That ball has been picked off. Here's Old. Now Davidson. Semi. Looking. Just goes round Rodwell. That's delightful. Looking to pull this ball back across. Back to the top. Whitworth looking to bend this one around. Just past the left-hand upright. Paulson, I think, might have had it covered. Let's have a look at the opportunities, though, we've seen in the last few minutes here, Ricky.
Yeah, the Phoenix here probing down the left-hand side with a great ball to the far post. As we see Old flinging himself to get the header back across the goal.
I thought that one had actually hit the upright, but it hadn't. It just pushed it back across. Another look too shortly at Brad Whitworth, who's currently battling for the ball. We'll get a look at his opportunity as well, but at the moment it's the Phoenix again pushing forward. Game's just opened up a little bit in the last five.
Come on, Rad.
Whitworth with a good challenge. Still continue to work through. Barku's starting to push forward a little bit. That one there right on the edge, and this will be a great free kick opportunity. Right on the edge of the penalty box. It'll be an acute angle. This will be a real challenge for Oliver to get the wall in the right place.
This will be something, though, you think the Phoenix have worked a lot on, being together for sort of long periods, most days through the week. So a good chance for them here.
Van Hattem's over the ball. We've already seen he's very good whipping the ball in from that left-hand side with the right foot. Old is over it as well. Either the left foot of Old or the right foot of Van Hattem, which will it be? Hattem's going to go high and battling, and that one there is flicked on by Hillis, but comfortably for Old. He's going to look to find Taiku. Intercepted easily by Moore. Ooh. Jones has gone right over the top. He's playing on at the moment. Ref just keeping an eye on it. Contrati. Pratt. It's gone past Rodwell. Tries to cut back inside, but Rodwell's recovered well. Rodwell. Goes back to Cernan. And they'll look to try and get it to Old. Cut them down now. They force the ball away to Ben Old. He looks to come away down the right. The ball over the top. Old. Great skills from this young man.
Nice.
Nicely done. Contrati is a very good defender, and Old just wants to continue that run. And he does so. Messenger goes back to go to Old. Old to Davidson. Now a chance for the Phoenix to put a bit of pressure in, and Hamilton just a little clumsy there in the small of the back. 10 to go to the break. Still no score. Porritt Stadium. Glad you're with us watching the ISPS Handa Premiership. Sky Sport Next. Images and production coming from our good friends at the Stream Shop today. Ball through for Taiku, and they say he's onside. Now the call comes up. He was offside. So 35 minutes. We've seen Wanderers dominate the majority, Ricky, but nice little 5-6 minute period here that the Phoenix have put together.
Yeah, we've said before, Nigel. I think, Hamilton just need to be careful. I mean, the side will keep coming at the Phoenix, and Hamilton had very, very good chances, but we have seen just recently a couple of good chances for the young Phoenix side. So it's been a good contest, though, end to end. The game's been lively for me. At a good pace, good clip. I think probably both teams enjoying such a great surface to play on.
So, quality of football's been good. Or here's Jones again getting in, and that was good work by Van Rysel, needing to get across and get the foot in for that one. Jones very nippy. Messenger. It's not the best ball. Old looking, but no, they decide to go up the middle, trying to hit George Ott. The ball is lost. The breeze, by the way, has just dropped down ever so slightly. It's still there, but not as near as what it was in terms of strength 37 minutes ago when we started this match. Just a little bit more of a slower tempo from Hamilton Wanderers as they look to try and build. Messenger on the ball. As soon as I say that, the breeze picks up as well. You might hear it through the microphones. Here's Whitworth. Nice touch by Davidson. He looked to push, finds Taiku looking to turn. Davidson, though, still there. It's good work by Hamilton getting in. Semi needs to be careful, Tommy Semi. As I said, he's got that early yellow card, so he'll be playing a little bit constrained. He's got that warning inside the first 90 seconds of the game. Ball through and Messenger just clears. Van Hattem can't control that. Jones stops, accelerates this. He's got good acceleration from Jones and he's drawn the foul. Picks himself up as the number 7. Contrati pushing forward. Pratt. Chip that one over the top for Jones. Jones, they look behind him thinking someone had made a run, but it was he who was meant to be making the run.
Yeah, I think, again, just that patience coming through the middle of the park. Time for Hamilton to move a few players forward. They've looked better for me when they've been able to threaten in behind both the Wellington Phoenix fullbacks.
Sermon finds Rodwell. Hot. Whitworth always working hard.
Nice.
Just getting a little bit chippy.
Gotta have that.
A little chat there between the referee and Whitworth. And Rysel on the ball. Whitworth going in. Winning possession, but it's a loose ball. Pratt in there trying to get it, but Van Hattem beats him to the punch. Phoenix again pressing forward. Play on here. Whitworth. Ball punches that into space for Davidson to chase. Rodwell comes forward. Just couldn't quite get there at him. Rodwell quickly down to Old. Davidson gets the foot in. Signey punches that one forward. Cernan. Look at the turn from Tommy Semi and the pace. Getting in. He's right there. Good defending. And the ball is cleared. He is such a handful, Tommy Semi. He's big, he's strong, he's quick, and he's got skill. And that's hard for any defender to deal with.
Yeah, it was a powerful run down the left-hand side, and I think Derek Taiku, was just giving Tommy a little reminder that he may have been available in the middle, Nigel, just for that cross. But
ever so politely, of course, as strikers do.
I think it might have been just a nod and a wink, nothing too serious.
Here comes Contrati. Davidson, a very good season. There's Semi on the ball. Rodwell, good defending though. Equal to the task on this occasion. Pratt.
Nice. What a turn.
Oh, that's
okay.
a nice ball for Semi. Look to set. Wants to push that one across to Jones. Brings it down. Barr coming back to Pratt. Can he control? Not to control the touch he wants. Back it comes to Signey. Signey trying to step through. And they've just hacked it away. Contrati nods it back for Davidson to pull down. Lost control. Really push forward now. The two Wanderers players in their own half. Here's Harris trying to get this ball through, looking for Taiku. No one to get the back. That was a very confident back pass from Jalen Rodwell. Ball sitting down, battling away is Signey. Long ball coming through once again. Van Hattem. Nice chest down, but the Messenger comes through. It'll be a throw in far side. Just 3 minutes to go to the break. The Phoenix if they went in at the same score, Ricky, I think the Phoenix would almost consider that a win in a way because of the amount of territory and possession and shots on goal they gave up, particularly in the first half an hour.
Yeah, they certainly managed to weather that storm a wee bit, and Hamilton were coming very, very strongly, but they've got themselves back in the game, and they're just a little bit more organised now and been a little bit more patient with the ball, trying to look after it when they've been able to go forward.
Semi looking to try and get that contact on the ball. Rodwell, though, rising to the challenge. That is defending Tommy Semi. Davidson. Contrati. Very solid at the back, isn't it, Tino Contrati? A lot of good stuff. Signey. Scored a couple of goals in week one. And the 3-0 victory over Hawke's Bay to Josh Signey. Here comes Jones looking to take men on and going quickly. That's a great run from Jones. Barker's had to go back. And that is a foul. Hillis over there remonstrating with the match officials.
Yeah, a little run here from Jones down the right-hand side. A couple of good defensive movements by the Phoenix players as we see a little bit of tumble there in the corner.
He got sniped. There's lots of shrubbery around here, so it's a good spot for a sniper to hide.
I was going to say one of those big tall trees around the back.
Oh, I'm sure. Now another player has gone down. So there'll be a couple of minutes of time added on. See the number is that Van Hattem, I think, judging by the blue shoes. Oscar Van Hattem, and it is. Physio makes their way over just to check that everything's okay. So a few of the Phoenix players. There's some of the supporters enjoying the sun, so much so they've had to bring out the old umbrellas to use for sunshade. Here's the Blue Army, supporters of Hamilton Wanderers. And Paulson's going to get us back underway. So that'll probably add a couple of minutes into the first half. See what happens when the board goes up. Taiku being challenged strongly and he's gone down. Now, in the shadow of half-time, this is where the Phoenix just need to be on their guard. They would not, Ricky, want to let one slip just before the break. As Taiku pulls himself up, and there's a quick word with Nick Waldron since he's got his attention. Go back, looking to go quickly there. Taiku continues to debate something with referee Waldron. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes of official time added on. Whitworth looking to find Messenger. Can he whip this ball back? Yes, he can. Rodwell just thumps it clear. Oliver's come all the way out. To push that one. Last push. This one's from Harris down to Jones. Go back. Flicks that one through, looking for Taiku. Still got the ball. Derek looks to twist and turn. Hillis on him. Taiku tried to flick it over the top. Paulson in there. And he's done well. Well, Alex Paulson's had a lot to do in the first half, and he's done it exceedingly well. He's peppered early on. Hasn't had so many in the last 15 minutes of this first half, but he's gone well. Here's Ott challenging. Maybe the Phoenix. Still one late in the half. Oh, Hamilton. Now, Davidson. With it. Still got another 40 seconds left in this first half. Waldron just checking his watch. Messenger wanting to go wide. Jones comes back to Signey. Whitworth will find Contrati. Maybe one last push forward. Contrati on the run. Big space out for Harris. Going to get this ball across for Taiku. Rodwell's just going to clear for touch. And that will signal the end of the first half at Porritt Stadium in Hamilton. No score. That man there, Alex Paulson, was busy but equal to the task. A couple of very good saves.
Like that.
Some good opportunities late in the first half for the Phoenix as well, but at the moment we are goalless at Porritt Stadium, and Ricky Herbert, Cale Herbert would probably go in a little bit disappointed. I guess Paul Temple would be feeling reasonably bullish with what he's seen and the fact that they've been able to keep this very good Hamilton Wanderers side scoreless through the first 45.
Yeah, look, I think the Wanderers will be disappointed. I think they started really brightly, and there was a good spell there for about 20-25 minutes where they certainly dictated. They were getting the ball wide into those really key areas, utilising the pace and getting in behind the Wellington Phoenix defenders. But slowly but surely the Phoenix climbed their way back. They looked a little more organised, a little bit more disciplined for me, managed to secure the ball a little bit more in possession and created a couple of good opportunities for themselves in that half. So a little bit of thinking to do by both parties, I'd imagine, going in at half-time. But as you say, I think Hamilton probably a little more disappointed, and Paul Temple, I'm sure, pretty happy.
We're goalless in the Tron in this ISPS Handa Premiership match between the Wellington Phoenix Reserves and Hamilton Wanderers. We will be back in with the second half in 10 minutes' time.
Hello, hello, test.
Hello, hello. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello. This is the bottom microphone. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Now? How about now? Because I'm picking up the gains here from channel 2. Try now? Camera mic.
Some things never change.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium in Hamilton as the two teams are making their way back out onto the pitch. It's Wanderers and Wellington Phoenix reserves. No score after the first half. Plenty of opportunity created by Wanderers in particular in the first 30 minutes, and then the Phoenix just started to build and created a few good opportunities themselves. It's scoreless after the first 45 minutes. And providing the expert analysis for us, former All-White coach, of course involved with the Phoenix for a wee while as well, Ricky Herbert. Okay, Ricky, so if you're instructing the Phoenix, this young Phoenix side, what would you be looking at? Would you be looking to change a lot or just ask them to do what they are doing, just maybe to a slightly higher standard? How would you approach it?
Yeah, look, I think Paul will be reasonably pleased going into that halftime break. But I think, this is a development side. I think you're looking, for these players to move on and put their hands up for professional contracts at some point, at some stage. So, I think individually, you'd probably like to see a little bit more coming from them. Collectively as a team, going forward, I think if they could get a little bit more support going there, but they've got Big George out up front, times a little bit isolated. But in fairness, that's been a little bit of pressure coming from the Hamilton Wanderers side. So, but for me, they'll be happy with that. I think going into the break with the pressure that did come, and now I think it's for Hamilton to look at ways to continue, creating those opportunities, but certainly finding ways to make sure that they can find the back of the net as well.
Would you like to see maybe another body push forward a little bit harder for the Wanderers?
Yeah, well, I think, when you look at the players here, you've got Josh Shigney in midfield with Brad Whitworth. I mean, probably two more defensive type players, but, Josh Shigney now might be given that licence to attack a little bit more, and certainly with Xavier Pratt coming out of midfield as well. So I'm sure we're in for a great second half, Nigel.
Yep, and we are underway. If you are just joining us, Wanderers in blue and Phoenix in yellow. Ball going through. Harris and Taiku chasing. Player down, Harris on the ball, but there's been a free kick awarded as Liam Moore goes down. Just grabs the back of the leg. Let's have a look at this ball coming through. Taiku and just copped the foot of Taiku to the back of the leg. That would have tickled for a wee bit, but he's back up and moving. Davidson was trying to push through. Ball left to roll, and Pratt is able to pick this up. Has some time on the ball too. Messenger. Signey. Harris. Looking to whip this ball through, trying to find Taiku. Hamilton goes back and gets it for the Phoenix. Now he looks to push down this left wing side. He's out. And he'll be thrown in by Harris, who's going to go back to Matt Oliver. We didn't have a whole lot to do in that first half, but there was just that wee period towards the about minutes 30 through to about 35, 36 where they copped a few. Ball looking, trying to push Taiku through, and Paulson just wellies that one back. And Contrati finds Davidson as the Wanderers look to build. Whitworth's been busy. Very calm and controlled Wanderers. No panic setting in by any stage. Nicely. Signey. Looking at the options. Always seem to have that extra man available at the moment. Wanderers. They go through to Jones. Hillis on the back of him. It's a little bit clumsy there from Adam. Messenger stands over the ball. Goes quickly to Pratt. Trying to find Taiku. Some of these final deliveries just not to the standard that we've seen from Wanderers in their first 3 weeks, Ricky.
Yeah, I think they'll be disappointed with that. They're getting in some really good key positions and just need to find that accuracy again, just to get that discipline back that we've certainly seen over the last 3 weeks, which has been excellent.
Nicely done by Hillis, getting that ball away, and Semi's going to track back. Oh, just uses pace and speed and body position, and it's good work. I've got to say it. You like the attacking ability of Tommy Semi, Ricky, but gee, he doesn't mind sort of coming back doing the graft. If he has to hustle back, he hustles back and he's effective.
Yeah, and I think that's a part of his game. I mean, we know what the weapon that he is going in that forward position, but great to see him in those recoveries, and I think players around him really respect and appreciate that as well.
Here is Josh Signey. He scored a breaks in week 1, now looking to try and thread the needle for Davidson, who's herring after this ball. Rodwell uses his body nicely. That's really nicely done there by Jalen Rodwell. Didn't panic. Think, I've got to get a foot on this one. Just utilised his body and kept it between the ball. Davidson, a real tough time. Couldn't get onto it. So some great skills, as you would expect from these players. Part of the academy setup down at the Phoenix. Rodwell pushing that one through for Hamilton to run after, but Messenger safely back in a nice turn. Davidson trying to swing that ball across. Surname on it. He'll go all the way back to Paulson. And a more mellower start to the second half than what it was for the first half for Alex Paulson, who had to do a fair bit of work early doors. Rodwell. Surveying options. Hillis. It's a nice ball through, but Contrati read it. He'll go back here to Oliver. There's not too much that gets past Tino Contrati at the back for Wanderers. Really rock solid. Signey in midfield. Nice turn. Finds Jones. Bark equal to the task there. To Signey. Pratt. Ellis goes flying in. Referee happy with the challenge. A chance for Van Hattem to break. Still going, Van Hattem. Goes down. Play on is the call. Now can Wanderers counter. Good work from Ott. Physical from George Ott, tracking back alongside Messenger. Not really sure the game opening up who that would really suit. I would have thought it would have been the younger, fitter Phoenix side. Here's Semi, always dangerous, looking, twisting, turning, cuts back in, still going. Tommy Semi, still going. The ball is pushed. That one breaks in front of the corner flag. Am I detecting just a hint of frustration in the body language there of Tommy? Ricky, you know I'm better than I, as he gets ready to whip this corner in, and he does so. That's it, it's been nodded. They'll get another corner, this time from the far side. It's nodded over by the Phoenix defensive unit.
This side now.
Yeah, I think certainly with Tommy, he likes to be engaged in the game, and you know, if you can get the ball to him quickly and get him exposed with those one-on-one positions, you know, he is a real threat. So
Jones trying to go past, but equal to the task is Van Rysel. Back to the corner. Well, again, they go short. Jones goes quickly. Davidson with the left foot whips that one in. Contrati was at the back. Semi gets it on the edge. Looks to curl that one in and over the top. Oh, that one there. You saw the few of the fans behind wondering if it was going to dip. There's a young ball boy down in front of us here who had hands on head thinking it was going to drop in.
yeah, real opportunist chance here for Tommy Semi as we see him break again.
Taiku wants to get onto this ball, trying to find Jones, but Bart gets the foot in. Harris trying to get to the outside. Nice work by Harris. Swings the ball back across. Nodded out. Semi on the ball once again. Goes to Pratt. Low ball. Helison. Just got to clear that one away. That's all he can do. It's Pratt. Goes back to Contrati. Pratt, body arriving, but gets it nicely. Whitworth, that's lovely play to Signey. Looking to try and thread it through for Taiku. Surnam got in there well. Signey arrives. Taiku. Taiku beats one. Sets. Shoots. And easily for Paulson. And creating chances. Wanderers, but unable to convert. Paulson using the breeze, which is still there, but not too much. Contact on Ott. The ball is pushed through. Here's Old. Van Hattem. That's a great ball. Harris. Van Hattem slots it. Contrati saves the day. That is superb by Tino Contrati. Phoenix, though, still attacking. Messenger nods it away. Jones gets on. We'll go back to that. Here is Pratt. Jones, body contact there. Letting a lot go is referee Waldrum. We'll play that back there. I think Hallis really has been just running it. Let's have a look at this. This is super Ricky from the Phoenix.
Yeah, threaded through as we see Van Hattem with Matt Oliver coming out. It's that man again, Nigel Tino Contrati. We saw him a couple of weeks ago helping out the Wanderers defence once the keeper was exposed, but some great defending, but a super opportunity there for the Phoenix.
Well, I know that they do the saves of the week. Here's Whitworth, who's lining up a shot, fires it into the back of Pratt. I know they do saves of the week, which is primarily one for the goalkeepers, but I think they're going to have to put that one in for Continuo. For Augustin Contrati. Here's Van Hattem again. That's a save by Oliver. And flicked away. So the counter-attack coming in now from the Phoenix as the game is really starting to quicken up and open up. And probably to the benefit of the visitors. Hamilton pushing forward. Rodwell comes in. Finds Old once again. Trati on him. Old looking to set. Van Rysel, left foot. Oliver has to get down low as it comes straight at him. Well, that's 3 really good opportunities for the Phoenix. Jones trying to work his way through. And it's really the Phoenix now that have just got the better control at the moment, Ricky.
Yeah, they've got some good patience. Just started to get a little bit more possession of the ball too, and they started to threaten. We talked about moving more players forward, and they've given themselves more options to hit in those front areas of the pitch.
Signey on the ball, looking for Taiku. Looking to twist and turn Derek Taiku, and he's done so. That's lovely. Taiku into the box, still going. Last touch. Just let the skipper down. But that's the danger of the man. Harris, Signey. Jones looking to whip one in. Taking on Bark. Been very good, Harry Bark. Still twisting and turning though. Jones, can he get this one in? And it's over the top. Let's have another look at this, Ricky. Just skill, speed.
Yeah, we talked about Derek Taiku. Once he receives the ball at his feet, he can spin and turn any defenders in this league as he just travels into the box. Carries a little bit too far, looking for the support coming forward. But again, this is real end-to-end stuff. Good opportunities for both sides.
Paulson pumps that ball. Ott gets high, but Whitworth equal to the task, and Davidson now with some room to move at him. Still pushing. Semi out to his left, and that's where he goes. Tommy looks to beat one. Comes now to Signey, plays that ball back to Davidson again to Signey, trying to get it over the top. Taiku really just looking for that ball at his feet. And key for Taiku and for Semi as well, just to maintain composure, don't let frustration get the better of them. I tell you what, you can see though, Ricky, just the confidence growing from these young men in yellow. You think we are in a sniff here. He's Old, Van Hattem, Jones intercepts for the Wanderers. Taiku on it. Go forward, Jones continues to push forward. Finds Taiku, a little bit of space. Lovely skill from Derek. Good work though by Hamilton. Play on is the call. Jones just is going to keep working. Oh, that's a big tackle, that one there. I think that will be yellow, I suspect. Nick Waldron wants to have a wee chat with his assistant referee Charlie Singh about this one. Really did look as though the feet were up. Get another look at this one as Waldron and his assistant Charlie Singh just discussed this. Any of advice coming through? It'll definitely be yellow. Let's have a look at this, Ricky. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, Mark Jones regularly, but, they talk about players staying on the feet. He's certainly gone to ground with both legs in the air. And I think quite rightly, Nick Waldron concerned, engaging with the linesman on this far side and electing to go with the yellow card. But I think it is quite simple and clear. Feet were up. We may have seen a slightly different colour, Nigel.
Well, the second man to go into the book today, referee Nick Waldron. He's had a challenging time. He's got plenty of advice both on the field and from the sideline, but as we heard Ricky allude to earlier on, man of experience, having travelled. Just waiting here for a moment. Looks like there could be a change coming shortly for Wanderers as Davidson rips this one in. It's as far as Pratt. Looks to punch this ball back. Taiku trying to get that ball and cleared spectacularly by Hamilton. Whitworth just pumps it up. It holds up in the breeze a little bit. Semi. Lovely skill from Tommy Semi. Contrati. The ball back. Got a change not too far away by the looks coming from Wanderers, as here's Pratt trying to punch this ball through, and it's a poor ball as well. Ball cleared for Van Hattem. Creating nicely. Bodies go down left, right and centre there. Player gone down in the background is George Ott. And Hutton went down too. Phoenix still with this ball. Signey through. Here's a chance. Tries to get this one away. Taiku with a great opportunity. Shields shoots. Great work by Moore going back. Good defending by Liam Moore. It's a corner for the Wanderers. That is the counter-attack. It really is starting to free up even more, Ricky.
Yeah, super chance here for the Wanderers. Breaking from the middle third of the pitch. Again, Josh Signey playing a little bit more advanced position in midfield.
A change being made here. Mark Jones comes off and on comes Jordan Lamb, who scored the match winner last week against Canterbury United. Here's Davidson. Whips that one into the far post. Comes back across. Signey. Ball comes across. Semi. Looking to create. Back it goes Davidson once again. Finds Harris. Davidson, lovely turn. Hamilton in, comes back to Pratt. Gets that one across. Contrati was in there. Paulson goes up and takes it under the challenge of Taiku. Got clipped just a little bit there. And the frustration continues for the Wanderers. Creating opportunities but not able to finish. Far more settled. Lovely turn, Van Hattem. Messenger, just no choice. Let's have a look at this coming back in again.
Yeah, it's in the box again as we see Phoenix keeper. I mean, he's done really, really well today, Paulson. He's come for everything. He's made some very good saves in the first half.
Comes Van Rysel trying to thread the needle there for Bark, who's pushed forward. Nicely cut out, though, by Harris. That's one thing we have seen a little bit more of, Harry Bark pushing forward a little bit more. Now a change going to be coming from the Wellington Phoenix reserves, and Oscar Van Hattem, who's been very good today, is going to make way for Riley Bidwar in jersey number 9.
Yeah, we talked about the front three of the Phoenix, Nigel, and just being a little more aggressive and going forward. And as you say, Bark has been more fluent going into that final third of the pitch, and I think that's just given them a little bit more momentum, a little bit more support, and a few more options in that final third.
Here is Bidwar on the ball. Goes Hillis. Van Rysel gets the ball back. Ball has been just hoofed upfield. Taiku control. Ball goes back. Work here by the Phoenix now, just putting a little bit of pressure on Wanderers as they try to pull this ball out. Contrati. It's a lovely touch by Tino Contrati. Down, running. Here's Lamb. Shaking his man. Looks to get this ball across. He's to the back, and Bark is just going to thump that into the athletics track over the back. Down to Harris. Semi. Back it goes to Pratt. Signey. Pushing. Taiku goes back to Josh Signey. Bark just clears it away. Ott. It's a nice touch. Whitworth in there challenging. Goes back Contrati. Just side foots that one forward. Bark comes across again. There's Lamb. Pratt looking to go wide out to Davidson. Hillis coming across. Very active, very physical, Adam Hillis. He's had another good game today. He's had some very good performances across the board from both teams in terms of energy and work rate and the skill. Nice work. There's the ball kids doing a great job as always. That's the name we're referring to. Hillis come across now to Moore. Bark. That ball down for Boudoir. Good recovery by Harris, getting the foot in there. Phoenix look a lot more controlled from an attacking point of view. George Ott has done himself a mischief here. No contact. I don't know if it's cramp. Here's Hillis. Taiku punches that ball through and he'll go galloping after it. Cernan comes across. Finds Bark. Flying, and there goes Signan. He's won the ball. Semi wants to try and get to the outside of Van Rice, and he's done so. Tommy Semi into the penalty box. Cuts back. Again, that touch letting them down. Here's Old looking to take on Davidson. Pratt gets the foot in. Play on is the call from Waldron. Lamb wants to come back. Whitworth. Boudoir still going. Whitworth found Jordan Lamb. Twisting and turning. Goes back to Davidson. Low. Paulson will take that. We've got 20 odd minutes, 24 minutes plus extras to go on this one. We remain scoreless. Both teams creating opportunities. Wanderers more so in the second half. The Phoenix having the better opportunities to this point. He's Old on the ball. Trying to split that one, and he's done so, but Contrati hooks that ball back for Pratt. Flicks that one over the top, and Lamb is onside. Cuts back. Rodwell shadows him. Comes back to Signey. Pushing wide. Here's Harris. Tommy Semi. Defenders. Here's Pratt. Thought about a shot. Lays that one off, and Hillis again with a good interception, though only as far as Lamb. Ball comes across to Messenger. Nice first touch. Continues wide for Harris. Oh, that's lovely. Harris gets in behind Bark. Can it come across? Cut out again. And they look to counter through Boudoir. That's just, well, that there looked a bit clumsy to me. You can see the frustration there from Semple at the bottom of the screen. Going to make another change here. Thomas Rambolt is going to come on. And he's going to come on for George Ott. I think there was just a bit of concern. I'm not sure if it was cramp or a tightening. He's looked in a bit of pain before, so Rambolt comes on. George Ott, his day is done. Harris. Low ball. That's a great ball across. Lamb. Continues to create. Still going. Jordan Lamb. In the end, Rodwell clears it. Just those final touches. Ricky just letting the home side down a touch.
Yeah, just those little things really, Nigel. And I think, the wave is still coming. The opportunities are still there. But it's just that final execution needs to be a lot better.
Semi. Low ball, looking to try and find Taiku in that 6-yard box. Earns a corner. It's not the execution. Another change coming here. Xavier Pratt coming off and Owen Comber coming on. So, Coach Cale Herbert going to the bench, trying to get a spark, and he's definitely got a spark out of Jordan Lamb.
Yeah, look, I think he's good down that left-hand side. A lot of pace, and see the ball swing again, but I think he's a good option there. And now we've got Owen Comber coming on. See if he can spark something coming out of the middle of the park, as they did last week. The combination setting up the final and winning goal against Canterbury away.
With the through ball for Contrati. Just a little bit too hard. So, 20 minutes plus added time to go on this one. Still no score. So glad you're with us on Sky Sport Next, the YouTube channel. Watching ISPS Handa men's Premiership football. It's the league leaders, the Hamilton Wanderers, 3 from 3 at the moment, with a real battle on their hands. This Wellington Phoenix reserve side, giving them all they can handle and creating space, trying to get in there is Benoit. Coming out, that's good confident goalkeeping by Oliver. Nice interplay. There's Van Rijssel. Stops, still going. Back is Signey and cleared away by Messenger. Taiku on that ball, and Rodwell ejects for the Phoenix. Messenger's tracked across the back for the home side. Continues to battle away. Messenger clears that ball away nicely to Comba. Signey. Poor touch by Signey. Coming through, Whitworth. Loses the ball. Van Rijssel. Whitworth continues his run. Jeez, got a motor on him, is Brad Whitworth. Looking to work. Wants to slot that one for Semi. Oh, and he's beaten the man, Tommy Semi. Looking, still going. Looking at the option. Comba now. Lamb wants it, gets it. Goes back to Taiku. Turns, shoots wide. Creating again. Taiku. As we get a look at this one, Ricky.
Yeah, some good movement again from Tommy Semi, but it just seems to come in a little bit of isolation here. He's elected to duck inside with the Phoenix defenders all lining up. Perhaps a better option to go on the outside and look to cut the ball across. But again, an opportunity for Hamilton that they'll be disappointed they didn't get at least a shot on goal, really, Nigel.
We do have to credit the Phoenix. They are scrambling back really well when we have seen a man beaten, and that has been a little bit in this game. Their midfielders in particular really collapse back into the box quickly and make it very hard, congest that area for them. Messenger. Plenty of energy still coming out of the Phoenix. There's Comba again. Rodwell's got to go back to Paulson, who's just going to first time that one up the field, and Contrati nods it back. There's a chance for Old. Oh, just delightful from Tino Contrati. That's quality defending.
Yeah, I've always said I think he's arguably one of the better defenders in the league, if not one of the best.
And he's continued that run forward. He's looking for the option for Signey. Goes back to Contrati. Tries to place it, but puts it over the crossbar. Lovely football by the Argentine, but just couldn't finish, and that's been the story of the day for the Wanderers.
Yeah, he gets himself into a great position. I mean, when you're looking across the league for defenders, really, Nigel, I mean, players that can step and intercept, for me, are players that can, really read the game well, and they're not always having to go to ground, and you see Tino do that a lot, but got himself into that final third, which is a little bit strange for him.
Phoenix continuing to push. Really moving at pace. Strong to challenge there, Whitworth. They continue to battle. Referee Waldron calls one. Now, so when I say call one, he's let quite a bit go. Nick Waldron likes to try and get the game flowing. Here's Harris. Semi outside. Well read by Bark. He's a good footballer, this Harry Bark.
He's been solid, and I think not only what he's done going forward, but he's really picked up the reins and accepted that responsibility in the defensive roles as well.
Back is Rumbold. Semi stepping forward. Still going, Tommy Semi wants to get onto that right foot. Semi continuing to hustle. Again, they collapse on him and clear. Now seeing Concerner with a bit of concern there, just trying to stretch out. He's starting to cramp up here. This has been a good period for Wanderers in terms of territory and possession, but still no goals to show for it. Throw in. Big long throw, and it's nodded on, and Lamb turns and shoots! Comes back Signey over the top. Lovely turn, though, by Jordan Lamb, Ricky.
Yeah, look, he's come on, he's really sparked down that left-hand side, and he gets another opportunity here as we see the long throw come in from Joe Harris. Jordan Lamb gets it, spins, receives. It gets blocked and falls to Signey, who Unfortunately, again, can't get the target.
Thomas Rainbow on the ball. Lost again. Semi with space. Trying to push that one through for Taiku, but Paulson was already quite high and was able to come out and get it. Hillis. Rainbow. Good work by Katrina Contrati again. And here's Semi with space. Looks to come back. Just he and Taiku cuts onto the left foot. Turns! Oh, that's a cracking save. That's a beautiful save by Alex Paulson. Sharp to his left. That's quality goalkeeping.
That's excellent goalkeeping. And again, it's this man, Tommy Semi, breaking down the right-hand side for the Hamilton Wanderers. Cuts inside the box. Elects to go back inside onto probably his not favourable left foot. But gets Paulson down to his left-hand side with, again, another goal-saving save.
I'll tell you what, that was doubly good because it's gone through the legs of Moore as well. So it's a great reaction by Alex Paulson. Davidson adjusting the socks to the height he wants. Clearly doesn't like them up or down, likes them around mid-calf. Looks to swing another one in. It's a good ball. At the back, it hasn't got too far. Semi's gone down. Comba's going to have a shot, and he bends that one just wide. Well, you just keep thinking it's got to come at some point, but it just isn't. Not for lack of opportunity, though, Ricky.
Here's a ball swinging for the corner. Tommy Semi goes down, appeals for the penalty. This play goes on. It falls to Owen Comba on the edge of the box. He looks to bury that one in the left-hand corner.
Going in, comes away with the ball and slotted through. Bidwar with an opportunity. 1-on-1, slots it in. Goal for the Phoenix on the counter. Riley Bidwar. Also a yellow card coming here for Contrati. But the Phoenix reserves have the lead with just on 13 minutes to play. I'll tell you as well, Tino Contrati's also been yellow carded.
We talked about this being on the counter-attack as Contrati's left one-on-one here with the outcoming Matt Oliver. But it's Bidwar who takes the opportunity to break between Messenger and Contrati here. Cool, calm and collective as he slots that one away with his left foot.
Now, Wanderers, all that opportunity, find themselves a goal down. The leaders in the ISPS Handa Premiership. Whitworth puts that one in, looking for Lamb at the back. Frustrated at the bottom part of your screen, Brad Whitworth. Here's a challenge for the Phoenix, because I don't think they've been behind all season. Last week it went 1-0, 1-all, 2-1, 2-all, then the winner. So this is the first time they actually find themselves in arrears in a football game.
Yep, and they're going to have to keep coming, as you say, Nigel. The chances have been there, but they just haven't had that quality to put them away today.
Lamb looks down and pulls another good save. He is producing some worldies today, Alex Paulson, and that's another corker.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he's been excellent in goal for the Phoenix. He's kept them well within this game as he gets down for an excellent save to his right-hand side.
All 11 players for the Phoenix inside the penalty box. Ball whipped into the back. It's been nodded away by Rodwell. They have well and truly parked this bus for the moment. Change coming up very shortly. And Curtis Mogg to come on for Ben Old. Trots off does Ben Old, and again we've seen some of his potential and skill on. Comes Curtis, strengthening the defence is Coach Paul Temple. Davidson bends that one in. Contrati's up there. Lamb trying to control. Hillis just hacks it away. I'll tell you what, the noise level coming out of the crowd has dropped down significantly as well. Stunned at Porridge Stadium. Long throw, Messenger. That ball trying to be nodded on. Be done. Pushing the back that time, and Rainbolt has been deemed to have fouled. And still all the Phoenix players behind the ball. Prep forward a mile there in terms of the wall that you just can't see on the screen at the moment. Now they've been asked to come back, but they just marched forward about 6 paces while the ref wasn't looking. Delivering Davidson, Harris, Taiku gets this ball away. Contrati, low ball, foot in there from the Phoenix. Now trying to break Hamilton. Lovely turn by Messenger. He looks to push that one across. Nods it on. Here's Lamb onto the left foot. Comes off the Phoenix defender, and it's another corner. Inside the final 10, plus time added on. So the crowd's gone quiet. We can feel the tension from our commentary position coming out of the Wanderers dugout. Ball there, just glancing header from Messenger. No power, no accuracy. Phoenix Reserves lost both of their games at home. Haven't even scored a goal at home so far this season. Lovely 4-1 victory over Waitakere, and they are just 8.5 minutes plus extras away from upsetting the league leaders. And here's another ball through for Van Rysel to run onto. Goes back. Bark. Signey wants to get on and keep playing, but can't. Now, the Phoenix just need to be smart. Paul Semple knows that. Some of the messages he's pushing through coming from the sideline. Davidson. Lamb, who really has been industrious since he came onto the field. And he's going to have another go here. Well in by Cernan. Rainbolt. Boudoir. That was just cynical by Messenger, who trots away, and that's not the way to get yourself in the good graces of the referee. Waldron, yep. I do wonder, was he going to get the yellow card anyway, or he's just exacerbated it by walking away, Ricky Herbert?
Yeah, I'm not sure he was going to get the card. I think the referee just wanted to perhaps have some communication with him, but he's elected not to shape up for that discussion, and he's picked himself up a yellow.
Yeah, I'd prefer the verbal as opposed to the coloured shape form of communication from a referee. It's silly from Messenger, and again, probably a little bit of a show of the frustration currently at the moment. Comber on the ball. Boudoir pushing back, gets the foot in. They'll get a corner here. Will the Wanderers? Davidson trots across. He's got a big work rate. Adam Davidson, the left back. Again, all 11 Phoenix players in the box. Davidson. Option on for a flat ball if he wanted to go to Comber, but they're going to whip this one in. Paulson comes out and punches. Lamb gets it again. They come back to Whitworth. Bodies behind the ball still for the Phoenix. Coming away to Davidson. He can't control that one. Over the head. Wanderers trying to push forward. Rainbolt just dumps it for Boudoir to chase. Oliver times it. Oh, there's a chance, and Rainbolt says, I'm just going to have a speculator.
Good effort.
Good option. Really good option from the Phoenix. It would have been an absolute dagger. And come wide, Harris. Comber on the ball. Continuing to work wide. That's for Contrati. Reacted late, but then realised it was for him. Lamb. Pushing forward, wide here, Comber. Looking to take it on, gets it low and across, and again it comes off Bark. Just really getting bodies in the way. Can they continue to hold for the next 5 in however many minutes added on? The Phoenix. Davidson to the back. Davidson just scoots after it, controls, tries to keep it in, but can't.
Hurry! Hurry! Don't be so narrow!
Instructions coming in from the coach's bench of the Wellington Phoenix. You may have heard that. Doesn't want them to be so narrow. Oh, now this is against the Phoenix. A chance. Well, they can't say they haven't had their chances today. The Wanderers, they've created bucket loads, the team in blue.
Yeah, you'd be looking for just a little bit better delivery coming in here, Nigel, from these wide areas. We've seen the corners that have drifted too far to the far post.
That one is low. It's messy. Signey rifles in a shot again. It just comes off. That legs of defenders in the way. It really is a forest of yellow. They continue to press it. Feels like they've been down here for about the last 15 minutes, Ricky. Since about minute 70. Davidson. Yeah, Contrati, there's a call for handball, it's come back, Signey. Harris just flicks that one over. Paulson under pressure comes down and takes it nicely. Paulson. He's had a bit of work today. It's Comber just knocking that ball out. Sit and wait for our 4th official. Let's have a look at this one. See if there was a call for hands. Wadwell, the man who is alleged to have touched it, didn't get too good a look for it. There's a great surge down this right-hand side. In from Messenger. On back and got it as Davidson. Messenger continues his run. He pushes it through for Taiku. Taiku stops and cuts back. Still cutting back, Derek Taiku, the captain. Looking, it's a nice ball for Lamb. Pushing in, tries to get it across. Rodwell cuts it out. The defence has been robust. They have scrambled and continue to do so. Short to Taiku. And that ball is just hacked away by Van Rysel. A little bit compact here. The Phoenix just need to spread out a little bit more. Looking to head back to the far side to Lamb. Drops it down for Davidson. Signey. Off Hillis. And Hillis gets the ball back. Pushing down the left-hand side. Davidson. Lamb. To try and find Contrati, but they find Comber. Messenger cuts, comes back. Contrati! That one's come off the foot. Oh, he thought he had one there to the Argentine defender, Ricky.
It was a combination of the central defenders, wasn't it?
Gone quickly here to Messenger again. Into the penalty box. Messenger. Contrati! Straight at Paulson. He's had a good day, is Alex Paulson. In between the posts. They just thump it. This ball goes back to Oliver. Wanderers. Just 50 seconds in regulation. Plus time added on. We'll see where that ball is, or the board I should say, is held up. Through by Signey. Semi's got him behind them again. Takes that ball. Messenger. Goes back to Tommy Semi. Leaves it for Signey. Who's going to take a shot off the chest of Hamilton. Lifting and turning. Getting in there is Davidson. Bidwar, the goal scorer. Nice work for Hillis to try and push forward. This will lead up a little bit of time. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of added time. Bidwar down the far side. Oliver. Comba will get this ball. Pushing forward. Staying on the ball is Owen. Gets it wide. There's Lamb again. Great first touch by Jordan Lamb. Onto the right foot. Shoots. Just to the right of the upright. Paulson. I don't know what he knew about that one. Great first touch, Ricky. Goodness gracious.
Super first touch, Nigel. And I think Lemmy down this left-hand side has been creating all sorts of problems for the Phoenix as he cuts inside this time with his right foot. I think he's probably eluded the keeper with the shot, but it does go wide.
Ball. Restart. Rodwell is in real trouble here. He's got cramp. Got cramp on his leg. He actually had cramp in both legs. So at the moment, this is 11 on 10. They're a man down, the Phoenix. And you heard the call come through from Paul Temple. Lamb again looking to create into the penalty box. Jordan Lamb lays that one off. It's a poor touch. And it's another chance for Rainbow to come out looking for Bidwar. Bidwar on the ball to the outside. Great pace. Gets that ball back inside. Signey looking to slot that ball through for Taiku. Taiku cuts back. Just absolutely thumping it into the foliage is Curtis Mogg. Three minutes still to go. Taiku on the ball, looking to twist, looking to turn on the left foot across. Messenger back. Combo shots blocked. Messenger from the outside. Cleared away. Contrati's gone down in the box. Ball quickly flicked back. Wanderers. Time ticking away. Phoenix defending for their lives. Ball across from Comba to the back. Call. Penalty! Penalty has been given. We'll get a quick look at this one before it's taken. Ricky, what do you make of this?
It's come deep to the far post, isn't it? And I think it looks like Contrati, sorry, just couldn't see him there as the ball gets swung into the far post. And you've got the Phoenix defender.
It's Henry. It's
Henry Hamilton coming at the far post, and I think he's probably just given Contrati a little shove in the back. The referee right on the spot. Didn't really hesitate to give the penalty.
So it'll be Tommy Semi versus Alex Paulson. He's been the hero, one of the heroes all day for the Phoenix. Cool as you like, Tommy Semi equalises. And the Wanderers are running this back to halfway. They want to still think they've got time to win it. Tommy Semi. Lovely execution on the penalty, Ricky.
Yeah, look, he had to be cool, calm and collective, didn't he? The clock's running down. They've had a ton of chances today, the Wanderers, but haven't really been efficient in that final third. But well done, Tommy Semi's got them back in the match, and here we go with Derek Taiku.
Taiku to the edge once again, cutting back. Cernan gets the foot in. It's going to be a corner. Do we have one final twist in the tail of this match? Ball to be delivered by Comba. Goes to the back, nodded away. Bidwar just smashes it. Only 30 seconds remaining. It's 5 minutes of added time. Matt Oliver thumps that one, looking for Lamb. Climbing over the back is Rodwell, who's recovered from his cramp. Taiku looking to turn, still looking, still going. Derek Taiku with the shot, just palmed away. Messenger still at the back. Lamb cleared as far as Rumble is pushed away. Still playing. Coming across is Harris. Looks to deliver a long throw. It's a great throw in. Ball is there. And it is over. And it finishes 1-1 between the league leaguers in the ISPS Handa Premiership, Hamilton Wanderers and the Wellington Phoenix Reserves. An entertaining 1-1 draw. With a wee twist in the tail, a late penalty, earning Wanderers a point. And the Phoenix will probably think ultimately it's one that's just got away from them.
Yeah, it was a thrilling game, really. I mean, there was a ton of chances certainly coming the way of Hamilton Wanderers early on in the game, but the Phoenix getting themselves back into it. Some good late opportunities in the first half and starting very strongly and brightly in the second half. Looking to get more players forward and creating those chances, and caught the Wanderers on the break with a good counter-attack, with Bidwar taking cool, calm and collective to finish. As we see him here just splitting between the two central defenders of Contrati and Messenger. The ball falling into the back of the net, something as we see a deft little pass out of midfield. And this was the patience, cool, calm, took his time really, Nigel. We'd seen a lot of chances, but not a lot of quality in the end, but this was certainly quality by the Phoenix.
Well, he had a lot of work to do because Contrati was booked for that as well. He was pulling, he was trying to do everything he could. And that's a real quality finish from Riley Bidwar. And here's the penalty, Ricky.
Yes, we see Combo just swing the ball in. Contrati goes to the floor. There looks to be a push in the back. And it's that PNG superstar, Tommy Semi, who steps up. As we see here, nice, cool and calm. Against a keeper, to be fair, Nigel, who's had a super day. He's had a lot of work to do. He's made some fantastic saves. But this one eludes him as Tommy Semi nestles this one in the back of the net for the Hamilton Wanderers to give them a sniff, leading in with the last couple of seconds to go. But it's been a good game all round with a ton of opportunities, but it ends 1-1.
Both teams, I'm sure, will look back at this and say, coulda, shoulda, woulda. But in the end, they've played 96 minutes of football and it is a stalemate. Hamilton Wanderers 1, Wellington Phoenix Reserves 1. Each team leaves Pirate Stadium in Hamilton with a point apiece in the ISPS Handa Premiership. Our thanks to Ricky Herbert for providing the expert analysis today. And pictures that you've seen have been provided by the Stream Shot, Matt Quinn leading the charge as director. Our thanks to our wonderful crew. On behalf of the team that has brought you this game on Sky Sport Next from Pirate Stadium, this is Nigel Yolden wishing you a very good afternoon.